What's up, y'all? It is, I think it's Tuesday. I don't know. I just know it's Tuesday or Wednesday. Yeah, sorry for me hacking and stuff like that. I got allergies and I'm outside because I want to try to do something different. But yeah, how y'all doing today? My name is Nico, and if you are new to the channel, welcome. It is spelled INXQXKO. And I really want to talk about the importance of being around people that are like-minded, on the same time as you on, and the importance of being in an environment where people are on what you want. I know what it's like to have a whole bunch of friends, but nobody's on what you want. We all have different goals, and ain't nothing wrong with that. But when you're around with people, that want to do the same thing that you're trying to do, or that's really just trying to work, no matter what you're trying to do, bro. It helps so much. It helps so much. I'm so sorry. It helps so much because it's like, you really want to put in work. You really want to do this with me. You really in alignment with what I'm trying to do. And a lot of people, oh, excuse me. A lot of people ain't on that. A lot of people going with the flow. A lot of people is on BS. I noticed that a lot of people I noticed that a lot of people is just floating through life, and I was floating through life at one point. Excuse me. That was because I wasn't really locked in on what I wanted. Now, I'm actually picking up the camera and recording and focusing and having my focus on this and God. And things is a lot different now. And I got a friend, and we were just talking about this, and he was like, the friend group that we have, the circle's gonna get a lot smaller. And I'm like, yeah, we trying to get somewhere. And we not gonna get nowhere BSing. We not gonna get nowhere doing it half-assed. We not gonna get nowhere BSing. We not gonna get nowhere not putting in no work. So it's like, we need to be around people that's trying to do this for real and take it serious, that actually want to do this. Having people around me that are like that helps so much, because we thinking of ideas, we helping each other out, and it's not like we can't succeed on our own, because that's definitely not the case. We just being around people that's on what we on, and it's honestly beautiful because we help each other sometimes with titles or links, and we put each other on to different information, and it's honestly beautiful, bro. It's honestly beautiful because I've always wanted that. There was a time where, as I said before, folks wasn't on what I was on. Not at all. And now that I have that, it's so important. And it's a lot of people I'm probably not going to be close to ever again, or not talk to ever again. And that's okay. It ain't no hate. It's just, you not on what I'm on, and you not trying to go where I'm trying to go. So you got to get left behind. Or you just watching from the sidelines. And another thing I had to accept is that not everybody gonna come with you. Not everybody's going to be able to come with you. Not at all. They're not gonna be able to come with you. You just gonna have to deal with it. And that not everybody is permanent. I learned that the hard way. Through friendships, through relationships, and through life. Life has taught me so much, and God has taught me so much at a young age and given me wisdom to go throughout this life. And I'm very grateful for it. I'm very grateful for it, because without him, none of this would be possible. But I just pray that he prepares me, prepare me for the blessings that are to come. Because life ain't always going to be like this. Life is not always going to be like this. Folks is not always going to be struggling. Folks is not always going to have to worry about a price. Folks is not always going to have to worry about if they got enough money in their bank account. Folks is not going to have to choose between eating or having gas. Things is going to be a lot different, bro. The next 3 years is going to be a lot different. I used to not be able to even think about the next 5 years, because people used to be like, what do you want to do in 5 years? Or who do you want to be in 5 years? And at a certain point in my life, I couldn't even give, probably a year ago, 2 years ago, I probably couldn't even give that answer, because it's not like I didn't know what I wanted to do. It was more so like I didn't want to live. As a kid and as a teenager, I'm still a teen, but in my early teens, bro, I went through a lot that made me not want to live. It made me develop trust issues. It made me develop attachment issues. It made me develop a lot of things. And I just want to say, life is definitely worth living, but you have to make it worthwhile. You can't just let the days pass you by. That's how people take themselves off the map. You have to work towards something every day and do something fulfilling every day, or else you will try to take your life. And I know what it's like to contemplate that. But you gotta make your life worthwhile. And I'm not speaking material, I'm talking about fulfillment, bro. Material, I'm so sorry, y'all, I'm allergies, but material don't mean much, bro. And it might be hard for some people to accept that because they never had anything, but take it from the person that's actually had a glimpse and taste of that money. I know what it's like. I'm sorry, y'all. I know what it's like to have material and you feel the same a week later, a couple days later, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. It's not everything. And don't let people tell you it's everything. But it's nothing wrong with wanting to have a nice house. It's nothing wrong with wanting to have a nice car. It's nothing wrong with wanting to live a nice lifestyle. It's nothing wrong with that. But don't get too caught up in the material, bro. Please. Please. Because once you get the money, you no longer have money problems. You have internal problems. And some people, they get the money with the internal problems. And then they feed their internal problems, internal problems with what they can buy. Whether that's drugs, whether that's clothes, whether that's cars, whether that's jewelry, whether that's women. Everybody got their vice, but I'm just saying, don't let that be you. Please don't let that be you. Life can get better, bro. You just have to make it better. And that's day by day. You can't rush it. You can't. You cannot rush it. People be trying to rush the process, bro. You making the process longer, bro. Enjoy the journey. The money gonna come. Your time is gonna come. Put in the work and do what you're supposed to do, and the time is gonna come. Just chill. Enjoy it. And I know that's hard for people to hear because they in a tough season of their life, or a tough part of their life. But bro, life is not always gonna be like this. So enjoy it, bro. Do some quality work and rest. Regroup and do the same thing tomorrow. And again, And again and again and again. Sometimes you just need to go outside and be still. Just talk to God. But he's going outside and sitting at a park on a bench and talking to God and being still. Sometimes that's all you need. I'm sitting at a park right now, talking to y'all. Like, there's more things to life, bro. It's way more to this life than just money. And I know we get on social media and we see all these type of things, but that's a false reality. And people need to know that you think you behind at 19, you're not behind, bro. You're not behind. But don't be lazy. But you're not behind. Just keep that in mind. You're not behind, bro. You're 19 years old. You are 19 years old. You're not behind. And don't let nobody tell you that. And you don't have to have it all figured out at 19. You don't let nobody try to talk your head off that you do. And that's the problem, bro. People let people get in their head. Can't let them get in your head. This is your life. Now, am I saying not to take advice when it's important? No. But don't let people get in your head. If you know what you want in this life, and you know what God wants for you, don't let nobody tell you any different. Please. A lot of people live unfulfilled lives. A lot of people don't want to wake up the next morning. A lot of people are not looking forward to the next day. A lot of people, a lot of them. Don't let that be you. Please don't let that be you. If I could leave y'all off with just one thing to say, and if I was to never speak again, God forbid, I don't want that to happen, but if I was to never speak again, don't live an unfulfilled life. Please don't live an unfulfilled life. Just please don't. Live a life to where if you could die tomorrow, you would be okay with it. You would be okay with it. You would be okay with your current circumstances. Get to that point. Till then, get right with God, or go to God to get right with Him. Put in that work. Keep Him first. And every day you get, thank Him for it. Because tomorrow is not promised. And that's what I want to leave y'all off with. Tomorrow is not promised. We think tomorrow is, but it's not. It's not. You never know when your last day is. And I'm not even trying to be down or nothing like that. That's the truth. You don't. And that's one thing that made me stop trying to worry so much. Not saying that there aren't things to worry about, but if God gives you breath today and He woke you up this morning, that means He still got a plan for you, and that plan is not finished. So be thankful. Be thankful that His plan for your life is not finished, and that you're not dying at 19, because there are people that are dying at 19, dying at 20, dying at 25. Some people don't even make it to their 30s. So be grateful. And that if God woke you up this morning, He still got something in store for you. Yeah. I hope y'all have a nice day.